Why, hello there, people of the YouTube, friends and family and fans. Welcome back to another episode. We are on number 11. Wow, 11. We're almost to a full dozen. That'll be excellent. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you're here live, awesome. Hey, tomatoes, neat. If you're not here live, also still awesome. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. We're glad you're here. If you've watched the series so far, we've done a lot of cool things. Oop, Enderman, they get real angry. It's something about the mob farm that causes them to freak out. Come here, buddy. Come here. Don't actually settle down. Anyways, something about the mob farm. The tiny Endermen, the Ender Tots. Oh, there's so many of them. Why are so? Oh, I know why they're out here. Where'd the other guy go? Look, they're down here. How many of them are there? Oh, just one. Really? You good, dude? Anyways, the Ender Tots get murderized. And when the Ender Tots get murderized, what happens next is... Why isn't that picking up? What's happening? I'll show you this too, by the way. Anyways, the Ender Tots get murderized. The adult Endermen get good and ticked off, and they go away. Anyways, I'm going to collect up this experience. Make sure we pick it all up. You should notice in the chat a bird dies. So we got a lot of stuff to show you. We've been doing some cool things around the world, and I'll take you on a little bit of a small world tour, and then we'll get right back into what we're here to do. As you can see, there are tons of items going out. It's insane. Just the amount of stuff that this thing produces is crazy. Why aren't these going? That's weird, right? Don't I have spoils bags? Aren't you spoils bags? Oh, you can only hold 32. Interesting. Okay. We'll turn that off for a second. I didn't even realize that. 2K. You can only hold 30. How weird. It must be the way it stacks. That's okay. Let's grab some copper upgrades. Let's make... it can hold 4, right? So let's make 4. I went ahead and set this up, some crafting. As you guys are aware, I just keep auto crafting as much as stuff as possible. That way we spend a lot less time crafting things manually. Why do I have a hoe in my inventory? You can go away. You can go in. No, you don't want to go in my backpack. You can just go straight up. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Paxel. Come back to me, Paxel. You'll notice that it's enchanted. That's because I did some enchanting. Let's get back to our copper. Why is this taking so long? I'm going to have to go look into that and figure... Stop. I have to go figure out why it's taking so long. Anyways, for now, let's drop a couple of upgrades. 2,000. Okay, that should work. Now these should start pulling those out. Yes. Okay, so we're getting some weird stuff in here. So let's take a look at this guy on the up. Do we have any more? Oh, I don't have any more spots. Darn it. I could put another extract card with another filter, right? I could put another on the up. Okay, so I have an item card with a basic filter. Yeah, okay. So, really, dude? Come on, Get angry. Just hanging around like an idiot. Okay, so we need another laser node. Man, that's slow. Okay, I don't know how many more of these we need, but I'm just going to jam this in here anyways. What's that? 16,000. That should do it. Okay, so we need a laser node. This is not what we were going to do, but sometimes what you're going to do is fix what's wrong. So let's start that. At laser IO, I need a basic filter. Just get 5 of those cooking so I don't have to come back to it. And as you can see, like I said, I have a lot of basic filters. Why are these basic filters being weird? Are they not as filtery as they could? No, don't do that. What are we doing? Okay, that should have cleared them. All right, cool. Basic filters. Did I get my cards? Where are my cards? Did I make cards? Why don't I have item cards? Okay, I did not automate item cards. Let's go home right quick. Take a nap. We're going to automate item cards. This is what I've been doing. Essentially, when I find something that clearly should be automated, then we automate it. So item cards, boom, boom, boom. I think we know how to make gold nuggets. I got a lot of them, but I'll verify that some other time. I have space here, so put that guy in there. Cool. Let's run back over. In fact, I should be able to do this. Yeah, I should be able to do that. You guys believe me, I can run over there. Okay, so we wanted item cards, right? I want at least, let's just make 5 of these too. Get those guys going. Cool beans. Okay, so I need item cards. I got a basic filter. Yes, I got a laser node. Yes. So what I'm going to do is put my laser node here. There's probably a more interesting way to do that, and that direction is north. So I'm going to put on the north, I'm going to put a item card, and in that item card, I'm going to put a basic filter. And that will allow us to filter out. We're going to ignore MBT and allow. It should be on the extract, right? On the up. Yes. Extract, basic filter, allow, ignore MBT. Okay, so on the down, no. On the north, we're going to extract. Yes. We're going to extract. And we're going to have a basic filter, and we're going to allow, we're going to ignore MBT. And then I need another item card. Because then on the down, we're going to insert. Yes. Okay, so I should be able to grab a couple more things. If I grab, let's get these out of my inventory for the moment. Again, we weren't planning on doing this, but such is life. So let's grab this guy and this guy and this guy. That should get those. And let's grab this guy and this guy. That should get those. Don't need shields. Pants. If this thing is producing iron ingots, to be brutally honest, I don't need iron ingots either. Chest plates, perhaps. And helmets. Okay, so we're going to go into our filter, and we're going to say get rid of the boots, get rid of the leggings, get rid of the helmets, get rid of the pants, get rid of the... There we go. Now that should... Yes, so you can see it's starting to clean it out. Oh, I didn't get the shield. Shovels, this, that. I don't know. That's probably me. In fact, I'm not going to put those in there. To the north. Go here. Make sure we don't try to keep any shovels. Make sure we don't try to keep any shields. So officially, that should keep. Did I not do? I did all that and didn't do axes. Man, come on. Axes. We don't want axes either. Cool. That should keep this a little bit more cleaned up. I don't know yet what to do with these dimlets. We'll work on that later, but right now that pretty much keeps us cleaned up. So we'll have to check on it every now and then. Why are you not grabbing? Did I? That's interesting. I'm gonna back you up one on purpose. Keeps being experience drops right here, and I don't understand that. We do the same thing here. Okay, statues core. That's interesting. So I don't know what those are. We'll look into that. But for now, because I don't know what it is, oh, turn your area off. Moving out one should be just fine. Shouldn't be a big deal. I'm just going to throw this in here. We've just been collecting all the things that we're getting. This is a passive mob spawner. So I went ahead and built it. And what it does is when the lights are on, it generates, and I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. But so this is a mob grinder. That's a mob grinder. This one is spawning bad mobs when the lights are off, and this one is spawning good mobs when the lights are on. So I'm leaving that alone. Okay, let's go back over here. Show you this guy. No big adjustments here yet. We did mine some more yellorite, yellorium. We're burning through power pretty good, but nothing crazy. I may think about a new power situation before it's all said and done. The sub basement obviously has been growing and growing and growing. Got a bunch of crafters now, and they actually are getting pretty full. They're not completely full, but they are starting to really show up some stuff. Told you I did some enchanting. I made a set of armor so that out of the Gobber mod, which stuff was better than the armor I had as far as just its base stats. And then I went ahead and built this enchanting table. Now, because of Apotheosis being in the pack, there are some cool things you can do. And one of the things I did was you can use regular bookshelves, of course. They're a thing. And you can make new bookshelves. And these are called hell shelves. And I went through the trouble of doing infusing them. As you're going to notice in my hotbar, I did some infusing. I did some just regular hell shelves. When you build a hell shelf, it just takes, a couple things. One of them I needed was potions of regeneration, which are okay because that's a ghast here. No big deal. We have a ghast that's being farmed. Some nether bricks, which I have tons of netherites, no big deal, and blaze rods because I have blazes that are being farmed. So I made shelves. As you can see, it says on top left, Eterna, Quanta, Arcana, and then Rectification, and then Enchanting Clues. So whenever I put something in here that I need to be enchanted, let's just throw this in here for example. What you're going to see is it's telling me runes reveal all. That means if I click on that, all I'm going to get is efficiency 2 and unbreaking 2. If you look at the next one, the runes reveal all unbreaking 3 and efficiency 4. And then the runes reveal all unbreaking 4 and efficiency 5, which requires 60 levels to enchant. So this Eterna, Quanta, and Arcana gives you the ability to enchant things beyond normal quote unquote levels. So I've been using that. As you can see on this, I have fire protection 6, everlasting, unbreaking 6, and respiration 5. Not bad. Those aren't even top tier enchants. They're just pretty good. Protection 4, projectile protection 6, steady body. That's interesting. So I don't get knocked back anymore. Block reach so I can mine further. Kind of cool. Protection 5, multi jump 4. I can double jump. Unbreaking 5, fire protection 5. And then over my last one, I have stable footing, which means if I'm flying, there's no penalty, and we're headed for flying. Steady body, again, no knockback, and then feather falling 6, which basically means I can fall from pretty high. I haven't tested it yet to see, but I can fall from pretty high before I take any damage. This thing's running great. As you can see, I've got a bunch of jars that are completely full. This is where all the mob drops are coming from. Not mob drops, weird, odd mob drops. And I left this thing run for the last few minutes, just so you guys can see what it produces. So it's been running for probably 10 minutes. We got a full weather skull, but we have these weather skull fragments, which turn into weather skulls. Venison, raw mutton, leather, these experience orbs, which are awesome, ender pearls, emeralds. So basically, this thing just sits over here and runs and runs and runs and runs and runs. Um, and when I put this cable back, it will go ahead and empty speedy fast. So we'll watch it get dragged out. It can happen really quick. I have a couple stack upgrades in there. Anyways, all right, maybe I don't have stack upgrades, but now that's pouring back into my refined storage system. No problem. I got a bunch of drigmies, and then I got a starbuncle. You have to make a starbuncle charm. I made a starbuncle. The only reason I made a starbuncle is this chicken. We get chicken, but he also lays eggs. But the eggs are interesting because they're real world drops. The game won't pick them up. The drigmies won't put them in the chest. So I made a starbuncle so that he basically just lives there. I had to attach him to this chest. He lives here, and whenever that chicken lays an egg, he will go over and pick it up. Cool. So that has been really, really productive. Basically, I just keep using this thing. Whenever I run into a mob, there's our ghast. Whenever I run into a mob, I just grab it up, and then I stick it in a jar, and I put it over here, and then it gets that guy sad face emoji, and then it gets farmed for the rest of forever. True story, just how it works. Okay, so I'll go shut these things off for now. I got a dog. I actually have 3 dogs now, but whatever. I'm gonna shut these things off for now because if we're running around, I don't want to listen to it. But this is still running amazingly. We're on our way on that 3.1 million grind, and actually it could be higher. You know, if we put another copper in here or another anything, it would multiply again. Maybe we'll do that just for fun. I made one, right? Sure did. Let's just jam it in there and just. Oh, I didn't make another one. I bet we can. Start. Yeah, let's just jam another one in there and just see what it goes up to. We're all the way to ridiculousness now, so I'm gonna put my armor back on because reasons, and then I'm going to. Where'd my sleeping bag go? There it is. Take a quick nap so that people don't come up and do something weird while I'm not paying attention. Okay, now let's go. Okay, 3.1 million. Where's our copper? Surely you're done now. I need to figure out why that takes so long. I said that already, and I probably never will. Cool. Now what are we up to? 25.2 million. Cool. We will have oak logs for the rest of forever. 36.6 thousand on our way to 131,000. All that's just ridiculous, but I just love doing it. This thing is so productive. All right, we have dogs. I showed you the rest of the setup. I tore down a building that's making space for a new building. And then I tore down another building and started building stuff over here. So what we're working on today is a little bit of Botania. Botania is cool. It uses these mystical flowers which grow around the world, and it allows you to build some some pretty cool things. So if we take a look at Botania, here's the mystical flowers. We have all of them, blocks, variants, but you can create different kinds of blocks. You can create different kinds of charms. You can create there's a lot of them that are quality of life stuff. So there's some armor you can build. There's some tools you can build. And one of the things that we want to build is the Bellthorn. Now, I have it on good authority that if I build a bellthorn, that it will kill a wither. So we're going to figure that out today. We're going to make a few more of these white petals. And how you can kind of game the system on petals is, do I have any bone meal handy? I have a little bit, and we'll just get a little bit more. Can't ever use too many bone meals, and I have at least 2 different things making bones. So they're a little hard to see, but I'm going to plant 6 petals on the ground, and I'm going to bone meal them. So you take 1 petal and you grow it, and then you bone meal it, and then you harvest it, and that gives me 6 tall flowers. And when I take 6 tall flowers and put them in my crafting grid, I get 4 each, so 24. So it's a little bit of a duping, because I just turned 6 petals into 24 through the use of bone meal. No big deal. And now I have 46. So you just want to keep an eye on these. It doesn't work for Black Lotus. But you want to keep an eye on these and just make sure you don't run out. So if you need more, just grow some more. For now, I have the need for seed. I don't know why I put these away, but we'll put this guy here. We'll put this guy here. Where is my bucket? Did I not get a bucket? Oh, I did. And I got water in it. I went ahead and put a sink here, just because, yeah, there are a bunch of different infinite water sources, and this is just one of them. So a sink is an infinite water source, and your petal apothecary needs water in it all the time. So I know that if I drop 4 white petals, see how it gives me the check mark, and then it needs a seed. Boom, just got myself a white daisy, a pure daisy. Sorry. Now you'll notice I already had a pure daisy because reasons. But I needed another pure daisy because of other reasons. And the other reasons are, if you put oak logs around a pure daisy, see how it's got this particle effects? It is going to, now this thing is a little bit OP now because I enchanted it, so I got to be careful. I may have overdone it, but after a few seconds, it is going to turn into living wood. Now, the stone around a pure daisy will turn into what I already had. There's a little bit of living rock. So you use the petal apothecary to make some different flowers. You use living rock and living wood to do different tasks. And we're going to get into that in just a moment. So we'll just wait for a second and let this happen. The pure daisy is using its Botania magic to turn this into something absolutely killer. There it goes. So as you can see, it's going to start changing. Cool. Okay. Now we have living wood. Yeah. See, oh, and it has silk touch. That's the reason why I enchanted it, was to get silk touch for things like this. There are times when I need to take something apart, and I wish that I could silk touch, and I can't. Those sheep are actually, we're still letting them live here, but they serve no purpose now. So we may, when you guys come back next time, we may be rid of sheep, just being honest. So now we have oak wood, and living wood logs, and we have living rock, and both those are interesting. So Botania, again, I found these flowers just throughout the world, and if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to even look for the flowers, and you have some infrastructure set up, I forget what this stuff is called, but let me see if I can find it real quick. This stuff, floral fertilizer. If you just want to create some floral fertilizer, which is pretty easy, it's almost any color dye and bone meal. So you create a piece of floral fertilizer. Easier said than done. Just jam it on the ground. Now, all that did was create 3 flowers, which is no big deal. To make sure I have all of them, I just jammed down a bunch of floral fertilizer in between episodes, and that way I didn't have to guess. So I was positive that I had all of them. Neat trick for storage controllers. If storage controller is connected to the drawers, which this one is, you can right click on the storage controller, and as long as whatever's in your inventory is connected to the storage controller, it will go ahead and put it away for you. And it doesn't even matter if it's in your hand or not, which is awesome. Just to illustrate a point, if I did that and I click this, see how it put them away? Neat. All right. So bellthorn is a flower we're interested in. And the bellthorn says I need some red petals, cayenne petals, redstone root. And a redstone root is grass and redstone. Well, I should be able to make that, right? Redstone root. Do I not have... I don't have any ferns or grass? Fern? Grass? I don't have any of that stuff. All right, well, let's go. We got this iron paxel that has silk touch on it. So, see, right here in the real world, there's mystical light blue flowers. Try not to... Did that work? That didn't work at all. Oh, because it's not a hoe. Oh, stinkowitz. So I need a hoe with silk touch. Is that what we're telling ourselves? I didn't think about that. I have 2 hoes. Okay. Well, I didn't think about that, but I have... I don't know why I put those away again. All right. Well, before we go, let's just make sure this is making more. Yep. That way it'll be creating more of those woods. All right. Let's go down to the enchanting setup and just see if we can give this guy man, I was really hoping I can't make the disenchanter yet, right? Transfers enchantments on the books. Crystallized obsidian. Okay, I could make those. What is this? Solidification chamber. Crystallized amber. Liquid slime. Okay, this is a little bit more complicated. I don't have any of the pieces to... I was just looking at this to see if I could disenchant. I think I can use a wheel. What is that thing called? Grind? Yes, this guy. Grindstone. Okay. I can use this. This is a vanilla mechanic, no big deal. All right. So let's see if we can't game the system here. I need a little bit of dirt. I'll grab a little bit more lapis and a little bit of dirt. So I need to shut some of these down so that it gives me the opportunity to get a pretty low level enchant. Temptation. And that way, then I can just stick it in this grinding wheel and get the hoe back. What I need... efficiency. This is going to be... This is going to be nightmare fuel. Okay. That's okay. This is part of the game. Why does it keep giving me temptation? Growth 3, teleportation. Teleportation on a hoe? What does that even do? Sorry, we're chasing a little bit of a applies teleportation ability to other two. Oh, huh. That's weird. Okay, so I could teleport with the hoe. Let me break another couple and see if it gives me. Because what am I looking for? Silk touch, right? Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Because I don't have silk touch. Oh my gosh. Silk touch. There we go. Boom. It's funny, I didn't get anything else, but I didn't need anything else. So that can be a little bit weird, but here we go. All right, let's go back upstairs. Nighttime. Let's take a nap. Then we're going to go get some grass. We need grass. All right, here we go. Hey, look, those mobs are dying. That guy's got a helmet on. Nice. S word. Where's my sword? Hey. Cool helmet. Cool helmet, bro. See ya. All right. Neat. Mobs dying all over the place. Okay. Now let's go again. Are we still not getting grass? Why am I not getting grass? All right, I'm super confused. Dead bush, grass, you can dupe grass. Why? Why can't I get grass? What's happening right now? I'm super confused, fellas. Super confused. I feel like I'm doing something really dumb right now, and I don't know what it is. How do you... I mean, grass, right? I'm really unsure why that's not mining grass. Silk touch. Okay, I'm really confused about this process. Of course I can say hi, Shining Clicks. Welcome to the chat. The game sounds a little loud. Okay, let's see if we can chill that out just a little bit. I usually have that down pretty far, but jam it down there. Let's see if that works. Makes it any better. Yeah, that's really strange. Why can't I get grass? Okay, I feel dumb because I feel like either A, it's supposed to work the way I think it's supposed to work, or B, I am really, really not smart about what it is I'm doing. And I'm not actually sure which one it is, if I'm just being brutally honest. So we need to get grass somehow. And, alright. Botania, we need a mana pool. The mana pool is made by doing some living rock. Yes. Okay, we have a mana pool now, and we'll just put the mana pool here. And then we need a, let's see, a mana spreader. Is that right? Is that this guy? Mana spreader? Living log. Okay, let's do this. Mana spreader. What did you need? You need, oh, because I don't have any petals in my inventory. I need to connect that. What do I have a lot of? I have a lot of this guy. I should be able to use him, huh? Mana spreader. Yes. I need the wand. Or a wand of the forest. Yes. Living wood twig. Oh, my gravy. Where's my living wood? Oh, I used it all already? That's why I went ahead and made more, right? That's why I went ahead and made more. I was pretending like I was planning ahead. You need a bunch of these resources at first, and I could use, I mean, there's a couple ways I can automate this, and I may. One more twig. Okay, throw that twig in here. Oh, goodness. One more twig and 2 petals. One more twig and 2 petals. Get ourselves a wand. Now, we should be able to put this guy down here. And see, you can see that he is bound to this mana pool. And then we want some of, what are those things called? The Botania, like fire or something? Fire, no, what are those dudes called? They're the ones that eat coal and make, they eat coal and they make mana. I'll find them. So Magnolia, nope. Man. Are you? Yep, Endo Flames. Okay. We want like 9 of these. So we need brown, gray, red. So I need 18 browns, 9 and 9. 18 browns, 9 red, 9 gray. 18 browns, 9 red, 9 gray. 9 red. What color are you? Gray? Is it you or is it you? It's you, right? Light gray. Oh, get out of here, tomatoes. Crap. Nobody likes you, tomatoes. I need those seeds back though. I do that consistently. Okay. 9 of these, and then it was brown, 18 browns. So we got 18 browns. Whoops. 19 browns, fine. We need seeds again because we do that constantly. That's one thing you don't really ever want to get rid of when you're doing Botania is don't ever get rid of your seeds because there's no point. Okay, so it takes 1, 2, 1, 1, seed. And let's get our bucket handy. Hold on. Okay, let's get our bucket handy. Throw it in here. And we do boom, 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 boom. Seed. This is a little bit rinse and repeat, so I'm not going to do all these right now. But, so, now that we have endo flames, when we place these down and we look at our wand, they show, you can see the check mark. They're connected to this mana spreader. This mana spreader is connected to this mana pool, and these endo flames are connected to this mana spreader. If I had placed the endo flames down first and then put the mana spreader down, they may not have connected, so we might have had to do that a different way. But now, because we have this thing producing infinite charcoal for us, I'm going to go ahead and turn these into charcoal blocks. And, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay, because it'll still work. So now I just made 64 charcoal blocks, and I didn't mean to do that, but no big deal, because we have infinite. So what I do is I throw a bunch of these down. Let's turn our ring of attraction off, because that's always a thing. And then I throw a bunch of these down. And the endo flames will pick up what it can eat. And now it's starting to generate mana. So we can use this guy, and we can see that we're slowly, very slowly filling up with mana. So the reason we need a little bit of mana is we're going to have to make a... Can I sleep yet? Probably not, but yes. Okay, get rid of this rain, get rid of the nighttime. We're still trying to make a Bellthorn. There is a way. I'm really at a loss as to why that's messing up, but there was a different way to do it, and the different way was burn. You can do... No, there was a stick, right? Yeah, a dead bush or grass in an alchemy catalyst. It's a couple brewing stands. What are you? Mana pearl. I can try that. How much mana does it take to do a mana pearl? Oh. That's going to work on it, but it's going to take a minute. That's okay. So we have a mana pearl. We could make the alchemy catalyst. I always got to remember to do it that way. Alchemy catalyst needs a couple of these guys. Cool. And a couple of these guys. So now we have an alchemy catalyst. So now I should be able to throw this guy under here. And then I think that's how that works. I need to make a bunch more of these guys. But once I have enough mana and I have enough resources, I can go ahead and throw a dead twig. I wonder what the odds are that I'll find a dead twig. I'll figure out the grass. I'll figure out the grass first. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, right. Yeah, the intermittent can be loud. It's all the upfront and close stuff. So I'll try to keep an eye on that. Thanks for the heads up. Is there a hostile creatures? Maybe that's what's really loud. So I'll turn it way down too. We'll see if maybe that helps. We'll see. You know, whatever. All right. So petals, endo flames, mana spreaders, mana pools. That gives us a pretty good start on Botania so far. Again, the goal is, that one's not going to be changed. That's okay. The goal is going to be, we want to create a Bellthorn we want to start killing the wither, and we want to do it in as automated form as possible. So let's turn this on. Let's empty back out our inventory for right now. Let's get rid of a couple things we don't need. Get rid of you and you and you and you for now. Get rid of you again for now and you. Cool. We're just cleaning up inventory just a little bit so that we have space for what we're going to do next. Charcoal blocks. You guys are still doing okay. I'm going to throw... I won't be able to throw them down. I'll pick them up. Okay, those may sit long enough to get chewed back up. We'll see. So to do the next piece, we need some glass. There's a couple glasses that indicate that they are, in fact, tough enough. Ethereal. We made this before, right? But I think, no, not ethereal. Tinted. Tinted glass. Let's go there. Connecting. Tinted glass. Glass blocks designed to prevent light, tough enough to withstand withers. So that is awesome. Hold on just a second. Hold on. All right. Okay. So we need tinted glass. How do we make these? Oh, is it really just charcoal and glass? Well, that is dead simple. Well, you would think it's dead simple. Do I not have glass? I don't have glass. Let's kick off 64 more of the glass. And then we want tinted glass. So this should allow us to make pretty cool structure where we can spawn and subsequently kill the wither until our heart's content. How's the glass going? Why is it so slow? Why is everything so slow? Tell you what, I'm going to help out just a little bit by popping down here and grab a stack of sand out and throw it in here. Actually, I'm going to grab another stack of sand and throw it in here, and you guys can help out. Get our glass production back where it's supposed to be. Tinted. Okay. Now, let's make... Oh, I don't know how many I'm going to need exactly. So let's just take a stack, and we'll see if that works. And I also don't yet know where I'm going to put this. I kind of want it out of the way. Let's see, where could we put it? Because I can muffle the sound. I know I can do that. Maybe down here we'll just clear out a hallway. That should work, right? Yeah, that should work. We'll figure it out. We'll put it on this side. Okay. We have all this going on. Maybe I just make another sub-basement to the power room. Right? That would work. That should work. Okay. Let's just clear out a... We need to... We're going to go right down here. Oh. Haha. Neat. Okay, that's our sub-basement. I feel like I want it to be here. having this kind of tool is pretty great. Okay, so to do the wither, let's see, is that tall enough? I feel like I need to go down one more. Yep, don't do that. Yeah, this should be nice. And we'll close off that floor and everything in a moment, but I say that, I probably never will, but all right, that should be nice, right? Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell if it looks terrible. It probably does. So how tall is the wither? The wither is just 3 blocks tall. So if I build a let's see. You're gonna be the front. I can't put anything here. So if let's just push this out just a little bit further. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Did I ruin my steps? You know it doesn't matter. All right. And then clean this out so we can build up. Cool. Okay. That should work, right? Let's see. What do we want? Like a 7 by 7? 5, okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that should be interesting. Make it so, number 1. Make it so. Oh, I broke the glass. Damn it. That can happen. Okay. And by filling all this in, it's going to get real dark and real weird in here. But this guy, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I think that'll work. Oh, I can go up one taller. I'm going to go up one taller. Yeah. I just want to make sure I have plenty of room. I don't want him to really be able to go everywhere, but and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which should line up with this corner. Cool. All right. So that should work. I'm going to need a lot more tinted glass, but that's okay because I got infinite amounts of we have a bunch more tinted glass. Let's get another stackish. And then what I'll do, and you want to make sure you connect one. You want to make sure you connect these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which should line up here. Yeah, buddy. That you actually close off the whole room because I think he will still cause a problem. I think. We'll get to that in just a moment. If it happens, it happens. So we'll finish this piece up. I'm gonna need more. I should have mathed that out and just built the amount of glass that I needed. You know, reasons. I never do because that's just how I am. but it's something interesting about having basically infinite amounts of... I should have went ahead and got that teleport, because the teleporting staff is interesting for getting in and out of these cages. Because I don't think I can use ethereal glass. I think if I do this, though, and make a porch, right? If I did this and did... then this, I think the wither won't blow up the whole world. So we're getting ready to do a thing which is called YOLO. Maybe a bad idea, but it probably won't be so bad. If I die, I die. Let's get some soul sand. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And wither skulls, which we have plenty of. 3. Let's get another set. We might do it twice. Okay, so this could be loud. We're going to go for it, though. We're going to put our soul sand here, 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 here. We're going to do this, and this, and this, and then we're going to run out of this door. And we're going to stand over here, and we're going to see what happens. Right now he's building, 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 and then he's going to blow up. Hopefully not destroying everything. Cool, didn't destroy anything. Nice. He's confused about what's happening. I'm confused about what's happening. We're all confused about what's happening. This is probably crazy loud. That's okay. We're going to kill this guy really quick. And then we're going to keep working on our desires. Yay, dead wither. Woo! Now we have another star. Oh, by the way, I'm also eating the egg sandwiches, which are pretty tasty. But now we have another star. Wither's dead. Another star. Let's go back home. We need another green elevator. Elevator. Green elevator. Now we have ourselves a wither chamber. Let's close this guy off. Oh, we need to go down there anyways. So this is where we were thinking. Now we put this here. Now we can do the elevator stuff just like we were doing before. You guys saw that before, but now we go up, down, and then we can go down, and now we're at the wither chamber. So very cool. We have the ability to kill the wither. We're going to get ourselves some bellthorn flowers, and we're going to automate this process. I don't know how much I'll be able to... I have a good plan for automating even the creation of the wither, so I should not have to go back in this chamber again. But while I'm here, I'm going to do it one more time, so I apologize in advance. The reason I'm doing it one more time is because I think I can begin a journey of flight. And that's something that I want to do, is get my creative flight going. It says that hurts me. I don't know how much it's actually hurting me. And I don't know how much I can stand in there with him and not die. The number of years to do a good job. It really isn't bad. It could be a lot worse. Can't get out the door. So I don't know if that's everything I need, but let's see. A angel ring. The beginning. Like that one, you need the original one, right? But now, a diamond. Oh, I forgot I need an elytra. That's okay. We are going to go to the end eventually. and that eventuality is coming sooner rather than later. But there are so many things that you need nether stars for, like so many things that you can use nether stars for. That there are just so many cool bits and bobs that they are good for. Soulstone, reinforced angel rings, which I think you need that guy, which you need that guy, which you need that guy, which you need that guy. I just keep getting sucked into that. Um, Rings, that's one thing we're going to do. Some very cool gobber um, armor. Again, that's next tier type armor. So we're going to think about that. Yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of magnet glove. Huh. Dragon stars, which you can use to create some other very cool. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. But anyways, so you can use it to create some very cool um, items. Dragon stars, which are used to create dragon boots. These are kind of uh, not kind of. These are pretty OP. So dragon stars are definitely a way we're going to be going. But to do that, we need some end gobbergoo, and to do that, we need some end stuff. So we will be going to the end. If I have a full suit of dragon stuff, it gives me creative flight. So we'll see. We'll see how hard it is to get ourselves set up for the angel ring, and we'll see how hard it is to find the end stuff that we need. On this broom, it's just a little slow. So we'll figure that out. But for now, thank you so much for checking it out. Thanks for tuning in, for being a part of what we're doing here. I so appreciate it. And like I always tell you guys, life is hard enough. Be nice to each other, take care of each other, but be kind to each other. There's no sense in being angry or mad or difficult with each other. And next time I'll be working on, maybe we'll go ahead and go to the end. It's a little early, I think, but maybe I'll go ahead and go to the end. Um, we'll definitely figure out some stuff for the wither, and then we'll see what the next plan is. But for now, I'm gonna leave you here. Take care of each other, and we'll see you later.